Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today it is another credit card video. I've done this type of video multiple times now, so I hope I can keep it short and sweet. So today I am trying to get my hands on this Citi custom cash card from Citi. From Citi I already have Citi Double Cash, which the design looks very similar. In this one, the entire thing is like blue and light blue, but the Double Cash is a little bit more, I think, like darker blue and green. Kind of have similar design, but slightly distinguished by the colors. Anyway, so Citi Custom Cash, this is similar to Double Cash. It is a cashback oriented card, but the cashback comes in the form of Citi points, so which is great. You're not locked into that dollar amount as you get the cash back. You can kind of redeem it through different type of benefits. You can obviously use it as a cash. You can redeem it as gift card, which I might do as Christmas is coming up, so it might be a good gift for somebody. Or perhaps you can transfer the points to transfer cities, transfer partners, and kind of try to get a little bit more bang for buck or bang for your points. Just to give an example, this is not Citi, but recently, obviously the previous video I think was on Venture X, and I got that intro bonus points, and I used that to I just booked a little bit of travel, the holiday travel, not exactly Christmas, a little bit before Christmas, to go to Chicago, try this Palma House Chicago. I've been there once, stayed there for a night. Really like the lobby. It's just kind of trying to go back, giving me a little bit more time. I think I booked for like 2 nights now, so kind of have a little bit more time to relax and enjoy the architecture and whatnot. Okay, anyway, going back to Citi Custom Cash, the main draw of this card is this 5% back on one top category. So how this works is as you spend money through this custom cash, the card system kind of recognizes which category you spend the most during the billing cycle. So let's say you paid $200 for grocery, and then you paid, I don't know, $50 for your phone bill. This custom cash, they'll recognize that, okay, you spend the most, which is $200, on the grocery category, so the grocery category will be eligible for this 5% cashback cycle. And once it recognizes that, once you pay off that amount, it will give you additional 4%, as it states here, which in total makes it 5%, because when you actually use the credit card, that gives you 1% back up front. And for all the other categories, so in this case, the $50 phone bill, you only get 1% back. Or if your spending on that eligible category, the chosen category, exceeds $500 spend, the rest of the amount will be booked for that 1%. And also at the same time, right now they're running this $200 cashback intro bonus after you spend $1,500 within the first 6 months. So that's something I can definitely take advantage of. And lastly, they're advertising low intro APR, including balance transfer. But as you all know, I've been flexible. You guys should stay responsible. You guys also should stay responsible. So these APR will not apply to me. Anyway, going to the reasonings of why I picked card now. Obviously, the top 2 reasons, these are kind of same old, same old. Currently, I do have 7 credit cards open. I'm trying to get to that 10 plus accounts threshold. As you guys can see, right now I'm sitting at the credit score of 770. This is about 10 increase from my previous video when I did Venture X. I think I had about like 750 to 760 at the time. So I'm kind of trying to increase my accounts. So just one of the reasons is just for the sake of opening another credit card. And another reason, one of my JP Morgan credit pull, the hard pull inquiry, is dropping at the start of December. So that will bring my total inquiry down to 3. So I'm kind of trying to add another inquiry drop while I can. So that's kind of like the same old ones. And for this card specifically, reason 3, 4, and this should be 5. Number 3 and 4 is somewhat self-explanatory based on what we looked at. This up to $500 based on category of your choice or your spending habits is pretty flexible, which is I really like. For example, if you compare that to like Discover or Chase Freedom Flex, those ones, the credit card company gives you that 5% revolving categories. So if you hit the right category at the right time, it's pretty on the money. So for example, Discover, they're running Amazon 5% right now for the fourth quarter of 2025, and that's very nicely aligned with this holiday season. Or Freedom Flex, they I think are running one for departments like Macy's, Nordstrom, so on. I just bought a new woolen, more woolen, somewhat polyester winter coat, overcoat, which is pretty nice. With a Black Friday sale as well. So yeah, compared to those, this is just whatever you spend on it. So as long as you're kind of disciplined and then just use the custom cash, each custom cash for your selected category, you can really take advantage of this. I don't know, for example, let's see. I think one that might be a little bit weak for me right now is like transportation. You guys might notice that previously I had my income as 84K base, but now it's 75. I just been laid off due to AI and offshoring of my company, but I just found a new job. In my previous company, they had this commuter program where you can add your pre-tax dollars onto your commuter card, so you're kind of basically getting 25 to 30% more money that you can spend on transportation. But I don't think this new company, it's a little bit smaller company, I don't think they do have such a program. And the transportation cost is not really a joke in New York City. Right now it costs about $3 just one way on bus, metro, so on. So if I'm going into office 2-3 days a week, that could add up. That's like three a one way, $6 a day. If you go into office 2 days a week, that's $12 a week. 3, that's gonna make it $18 a week. So for 4 weeks, you're looking at something like $45 to $50. So if I can get 5% back on that, that'd be great. Or for some other people, it might be like gas. I know that's not specifically a strong suit for other credit card categories. Or just in general, other spending that you do. For example, maybe you can use that for Amazon when those Freedom Flex or Discover's not running the Amazon 5%. Yes. And that kind of also connects to this intro bonus. This is $200 in points if you spend $1,500 within 6 months. It should be plenty for most of the people, even ignoring the rent if you're paying for utilities, if you're paying for car payment, gas, this should take care of it pretty much. And for me, I'm thinking of getting a new laptop this Black Friday season. I'm looking to spend something like $1,500 to $1,700. So I can probably check this off straight away. And also for the first month, I can definitely hit this up to $500 in category. So that is very sweet. And last but not least is this card does not have any annual fee. Meaning whatever you get from this 5% category, or hell, even the 1% on everything else, you are getting that positive value. You're locking in that positive value. This is not like Venture X. This is not like Chase Fire series. You are not, or nor like a Max Platinum, where you have to be mindful of where you spend, whether you're maximizing your credit. You don't have to worry about that. So yeah, these are the 5 reasons I'm getting the Citi Custom Cash. Okay, so let's get to it on this one. I mean, nowadays, just same as any other credit card companies. This says it gives me a response under a minute after I fill the information, and I already have a Citi account, so the information filling shouldn't be too mentally taxing, hopefully. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so everything went somewhat smoothly. Entering the information was not a problem, but somehow I accidentally skipped the approval screen, so I'm just kind of showing you guys my account page here. Now I have Citi Custom Cash right below the Citi Double Cash card. And although the credit limit is $6,800, apparently there is this temporary limit that I might need to abide by until I get the credit card. And given it's like 2-3 days off from Black Friday, I might have to give Citi a call and then get this limit increased a little bit. Yes, because hopefully I want to spend about $1,600-$1,700 on laptop, but I might add the results of the call in the description box just to kind of let you guys know how it went. But yes, overall that was today's goal. So mission accomplished. I got a new card. See if I can actually use this for my laptop. And either way, I'm getting that $200 cash back and probably use that for something. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching up until here, and I'll see everybody in the next video.